No kills out of that one. Kareem has to run, losing a lot of health to Mono here. He's gonna go down. Space and Cuss to get a couple kills. Cuss now in the Lucio making the difference, but Libero comes back in with the double boop, the 3K overall, and New York fighting for it. Airships though.
It depends, but fire bombs, depending on how far back you go in history, though. We talked about the classical era Greek fire. Let's go.
Okay, all right, sure. Or go to Westeros, some of that too. Ooh, soon with the first pick on a Pine.
But that isn't going to work as Agility's D-Max and D-Life's Mecco.
Look at that, man. Valiant just crushing New York on this attack here. Certainly is a strong start.
Definitely have seen that from New York. They have become the Pine Pocket in Stage 3. It has been Animo or Arc damage boosting, and like you say, Mecco covering him with that defensive matrix.
That's right. Oh, here comes a tire, and Arc is down Agilities. That's right. Oh, here comes a tire, and Arc is down Agilities. Finds a big one on that Mercy. It's going to be tank time for Kareem as they try to finish off point B here. Goodbye, Mono. Mecco's not going to last too much longer. Gets D-Mech. That's the end of him, and that should be about it for point B. Well, they're going to try to group up on the payload a little bit later, but Pine's got him kind of pinned back. Ooh, narrowly dodges some shots coming in from Kareem there. Pine shoots yet another tire. That's like 3 in a row now for him. Echo finds a couple with his self-destruct, though. Gets the mech, gets Agilities, gets Custa. Libero.
Theater should have been swapping over to a dive composition sooner on point C with the time they had.
Oh, man. We were up in the cast room, and Monty was getting violently angry. Not quite as violent as Pine is getting.
Pops that Valkyrie really early. Soon we'll find Pine. Agility's on the Jonah.
But Mecco comes back with a double kill. Could pretty much end things with a good riptire. Looking for some targets, gets Fate. That's a big problem. He's not going to be back until overtime. Agilities and Kareem get a couple kills, but they're going to need more than that because the respawns are coming quicker for NYXL. Mono just waiting on that payload, taking time. Agilities comes in, they got 2 kills. Okay, Jonak died with his Transcendence up. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, Jonak actually decided not to use the trance there because he wasn't going to build or have enough time for his allies to come back. Yeah. Instead, they're putting all their eggs in the basket of this one final defense. Valiant, as usual, coming alive in overtime.
Yep, that's right. How many times have we seen it? This team pull through at the very last second, but they still do have that Transcendence from Jonak to contend with. Ooh, Pine nearly picks off Kareem right there. Close call. Another shot coming in. Careful to shoot at Agilities. Only reflected. Agilities and Costa both down. Valiant in big trouble here. There goes Libero, though. Striking back, but Space. Oh, nobody's on the payload. All right, well, that's one way to win it defensively. Hanzo players out of that scene, and it's usually always a pretty good treat when you see him swap over to it.
Yeah, he is a sick Hanzo. His doorway.
No, don't crouch, Hanzo. No. It's like, hold still. I'm going to shoot between your legs and hit something.
Off the high ground by using the Dragon Strike. So Los Angeles Valiant knows that. They fall to the low ground. Will make it a bit harder for them to alive and die. And there's Pine Fall.
Ultimate's getting kills everywhere here, but it is going to be New York with a couple extra ones as Kareem and Fate fall. They're going to win this fight in the end. All right, guys, enjoy this Hanzo wall, but he's coming back with his own tire. Couldn't avoid that self-destruct. He was controlling the tire. Mono gets the shield down just in time. They nearly know the res came through. Space back up again.
It's going to remech also.
Yeah.
Still going to be a meat grinder on the card. Libero
is the breather still alive after that all alive. Wow, I can't believe it. Gets a hook, brings in the Diva. Space, he's the one who's going to have to use his self-destruct. How in the world did they turn that around?
They yanked them back into the Dragon Strike. Pine. Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go. New York just rolling in with a few more kills. That Transcendence gonna delay them for a little bit, but maybe not too long here. Superchargers go down on both sides. Meanwhile, Mecco gets it in there. There's the payload reaching the destination. NYXL with a map 1 win.
Have used a lot of Pharah. They love to play it on Numbani.
Shots on Mono. He's gonna need a bit of healing. Has to leap away, and that's going to maybe give Valiant a chance to jump on, but nobody's on the point yet. There we go. Now people are trying to contest it. That was interesting. Space getting in there. Valiant just trying to shove New York back a little bit. Cook will be waiting in the wings as well. Fate gets res by Custis, so they've got their Winston back. And maybe that's enough to get Valiant the point now. Finally, New York still contesting. This has been one of the longest early fights on the control point I've ever seen.
Yeah, especially because New York had no supports for most of that fight.
Gets a kill on Meko. That's a tank that could have used some healing. Agility's nearly dies, but he gets the barrage off without dying. Animo finishes him off with a mercy, though. No kills out of that one. Kareev has to run, losing a lot of health to Mono here. He's going to go down. Space and Cuss to get a couple kills. Cuss now with the Lucio making the difference, but Libero comes back in with the double boop. The 3K overall, and New York fighting for it.
But Libero's job has just been to push him out.
Yeah, pretty much. He's a zoning fire right now. And Agility drops a barrage. Gets Jonak, gets Mono. Good start for Valiant here. That's going to be a flip. That. Now Agilities comes in, needs the best barrage ever. Oh, Agilities and Libero just throwing the barrage into each other. And somehow, some way, Valiant seem to have gotten a few kills, but is it enough with those D.Va defensive matrixes today?
And he doesn't get D-mexed either. That's huge.
Custom Buddy down, though. Meanwhile, Save will be coming through with just the guns. And now Meko just runs Agilities over. New York flips it, and it looks like they're going to get the 2-0 here on ILIOS. Valiant can't stop it, and that's a 2-0 on ILIOS and a 2-0 lead for New York in this series.
Side of it.
Oh, they gotta wait until Sableby moves over, maybe. They gotta wait until the Widowmaker can't get that line of sight, but yeah, it is gonna be tough, no doubt. Oh, Bunny! Well, Sableby was ready. How about that?
The slow approach, the slow zone.
That's right, the dive still coming in. Kareev firing away at Sableby over the top. Bunny down early. Meko tracked him down. There goes Agilities too. Space gets Jonak, but it's still a man advantage for Valiant. Now Space Demon, he's set up on the low ground too, so he's counting on a chance to keep him alive. Oh, down early. Oh no, he got sniped as he came in. Sableby putting a couple finishing by Agilities. He got it with the dash, a brave move. As Valiant comes into a fight, they need to win and they lost Fate. Oh no, can they possibly get him up with the res, covering him with that Transcendence, trying to. Cuss a shot anyway, Sableby shooting right through it. Bunny gets a kill into Janos. Meko killed as well, so no tanks for New York, but the DPS and supports are doing the job, and that's a full hold for New York.
Just playing tentatively right now, poking it, trying to find an opportunity. Kareev is down.
Oh, and there goes Fate. Bunny as well.
That's it.
That is it, indeed. It's a 6v3, and I don't think NYXL is ever going to lose one of those. Make it a 6v0, and now the ticks coming in. New York Excelsior going to their second consecutive stage finals.
Looking dominant, Doa.